Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday the 16th of November. These are today's mods. They dropped really early as well. We've got some updates. Now, I meant to put this one on yesterday's, which I actually posted this morning anyway. But when I did my problems and solutions video yesterday, and I talked about the wholesale sell point by Zoddlezoct was causing some problems, that had a couple of different updates popped up into the mod hub. That has been updated to solve those problems. So if you weren't aware and you couldn't get on and use the premium edition, premium expansion, and you had that mod installed, that could have been why. That has been updated. Problems have now been solved. The flower pots pack by Triangle's Trouble and the tractor triangle pack by Weekend Farmers T4X's Gamer 8250. I think it's supposed to be Taxes T4XS and Gamer 8250 have all had updates. So we're going to start with the Placeable warehouse objects. These are by Pascal Kautz. 2 megabytes download. These are 2s and 1s on the slot count. I have taken the liberty of prepared something a little bit like it showed on the mod hub pictures. There are a selection of different arched barriers, column barriers. I'm not going to say the word. We've got some yellow striped lines. We've got a charging unit, a battery charger. Then we've got racking. Now this racking does not come as a single unit like this. This racking is made up of one central unit there. It's made up of a left piece, it's made up of an additional stacked piece, a right hand stacked piece, and an additional shelf. So it is now on console it's difficult because when you come to place things, especially like this, you can't get in close enough. It's the only downside I would say for placeables on console. You can't get in close enough to see how well lined up you are. And this isn't one that kind of clicks into place. You know, you have got a little bit of flexibility. So as you can see, if I was building your pallet racking in your warehouse, you probably wouldn't want to use it. But it is made up of a few different bits and bobs. This you'll find under tools. If I scroll back to the start bit, there we go. So there's our electric charging station. £5 Now, as I said, you've got pallet rack base, you've got pallet rack additional part left, you've got part right. So the pallet rack base is that bit there. The pallet rack left I've put on that one there. I didn't do a right, but then I've done an additional layer, which is this top one here. I then did an additional layer, but I did the right this time, so that one there. And then I did additional shelf. So if I put another additional shelf in, although this is at the wrong angle now. Now when it says overlaps with another object, you just have to press triangle. That should go, and then you can, it will allow you. I'm at the wrong angle now. Shouldn't ever have, because I'll put some other bits down. Maybe that's kind of close enough. Like I say, that's as close as I can get. So unfortunately, it's difficult to see. I'm trying to go with where I can see a bit of a shadow. Maybe there. Anyway, coming out from there, we've then got the safety, that word, model 1. And we've got model 2. We've then got a yellow line 1 meter, which is these short ones at the front. We've got yellow line 2 meter, which is that one at the back. When you place these, you can put them down the ground and you can rotate them any orientation you want. We've then got yellow line 3 meter, which are the side ones. Is that it? That's all of those. Right, so that's the racking. How well did I do with that shelf? Oh, that's not so bad. That actually doesn't look too bad at all. Look at that. It was only because I was looking at the orange brackets and to see whether, I mean, I'm over to the left a little bit, but so you can build your racking as you wish, like that. Now, the charging point for this, I've just grabbed a Jungheinrich electric charger, and you can place these down any way you want. This was just a protected forklift charging point, so nothing else crashes into it. When you go up to it, lights up. I'm now charging my electric forklift off the battery pack. That's a cool pack, that. I like that. That's the Placeable warehouse objects by Pascal Kautz. Next we've got the garage with shed. So the shed bit's on the side, garage here, 4-door garage, 5.95 megabytes download, 6 slots on console, 55,000 to buy. This is by ikas, and we do have a colour option. As you can see, the drain pipe, the trim around the side of the doors, guttering, and the roof panels, we can change the colour. Under build mode and sheds is where you'll find it, just out there. So if we go to place another one, you can see at the moment it's brown. That's what I haven't got on. I've just realised. My help window's off. There we go. That's better. Let's go back to that. There we go. So now, left-hand side. Change colour with my D-pad. I can scroll through to various different colours that you can choose from. So, we can open our door. And our door. And our door. And our door. We do have lighting, light switches along here on the wall. Just there, lights on. We do have a side door that opens here. You need to go right into there. There we go, open gate. Let's open that. Close gate, close that one down. Which takes us out to the garage side of it. So, no, sorry, shed. Well, that depends which way. It says garage with shed. I would say that's the garage, that's the shed portion, but that could be the shed, that could be the garage portion. Depends how you view it. That's by ikas. Next, we've got these. This is the AGCO Go-Kart by Hispano. 7.53 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. There are 4 in this pack. We have got a Fent, we've got a Massey, we've got a Challenger, and we've got a Valtra. These are pedal cars, but I say they're pedal cars. They are pedal cars. You still have to start the engine, but go to there. There's our go-kart. 600. That's all. So again, if you want to do a bit of multiplayer with your friends, jump on Gportal. Link in the description. Discount. Cracking server provider. So we've got our Fent. So you can play. Loads of you have go-kart racing. Why not? You've got the Fent, Massey Ferguson, Challenger, Valtra. Now on all of these we've got the option to have the AGCO logo that says AGCO Power or a stripe down the front. That's on all of them. So if I do that, stripe, stripe, there we go. Or back to the AGCO as we've already seen. Now you've got Go-Kart 40 and you've got Go-Kart 80. Now nothing changes on this screen between 40 and 80, and it should do, because this goes at 24 miles an hour. On the 40, on the 80 it goes at 42. I think it's 42. And your legs are going round like, honestly, like you wouldn't believe. So I think this one was this one I went for the. Oh, that's an 80. Where's the 40? There we go. There's our Go-Kart 40. It's got no lights or anything. So if I start engine and off we pedal. On a massive Ferguson, there's no lights, there's no horn, first person. I mean, you're still pedalling at a fair old whack when you're going at 24. Although it says 24, I haven't gone above 22, I don't think. Yeah, 21, 22. It says 24. And the same with the other one that says it does 42. I don't think I've got much above 30, but even that, 30 miles an hour on a go-kart. So, let's jump in one of these ones then. On one of these ones. Yeah, 42. And you'll see the legs on this now, watch. What can we get up to? 32, 33, 34. Oh, nearly 35. Bit of a bounce there. Yeah. I mean, my age, my knees would just shatter. My knees would come apart. And my ankles, I think. But, there you go. I have to say, it doesn't slide around. It's very responsive. Terrifying, but very responsive. So there you go. That's the AGCO Go-Kart by Hispano. Next we've got the Lizard Golf Kart. This by Pettitbeurre. It's 6.2 megabytes download, 4 slots on console. This you'll also find under cars, just there. 8 grand, slot count comes down from 4 to 1. We've got main colour option, anything on that palette. Design colour does the seat colour. So if you want to go for more leather, sort of like that, there you go. We've got license plate option as well. Jump on, start it up. Actually, now this doesn't say, or does it? Let me just double check. Because it's got the seats on the back, I did wonder if this was compatible with the Kubota passenger option, but it doesn't say that it is. Just trying to look at the pictures on the website to see. No, it's not showing anything. Thought I'd better check, you never know. Lights. Horn. 32 mile an hour. If you're a bit fancy on your farm and you want to go around and check stuff, you might have a lot of cows, you might have a big dairy, you never know. This might be the perfect solution. Like I said, I've seen people doing it on segways and all sorts of stuff. There you go. That's the Lizard Golf Cart by Pettitbeurre. Which brings on to the last mod for today. It's a corker. It makes me think of Jurassic Park. I think I've probably put it in the thumbnail already. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, hang on. That's why I went with this colour scheme. This is the Thunder 4x4 Off-Road by Hispano. 31.11 megabytes download, 14 slots on console. She's a beast. If you have got Platinum Expansion on and you go for the winch option, the winch is usable, which is very cool. It does look epic. I mean, really, really does look epic. This is best suited driving through like tall crops from overhead with velociraptors chasing you down, or whatever you want to use it for, but that's just, my mind went straight to that. Anyway, it's cool. Also under cars, just there, 47,300. That's all for the base model. On the back we've got, it says no option 1, so this is for your rear hitch. So at the moment we've got no on the rear hitch. Option 2 takes the rear hitch off completely. 3 gives you a ball hitch. Then you've got a pin hitch. Then you've got a gooseneck in the back. Gooseneck 2, I think, yeah, gooseneck in the back with, I think that's a hitch. And then without that, but it changes the roll cage. If you see, you've got the roll cage goes right the way through on the trailer ball hitch, trailer pin hitch. Then you go for the gooseneck and it takes that off. And I mean, that looks pretty cool as well, to be fair. That's pretty awesome. So you've got the goosenecks on there as well. Engine setup, so let's go back to standard option. Then you've got the Thunder 300 horsepower or 600 horsepower. That only adds three grand on for an extra 300 horsepower. Very nice indeed. We've then got Michelin, BKT, Lizard, Nokian, Trelleborg, Vredestein, back to Michelin. And the Michelin, we've got the Primacy HP with Rim 1, Rim 2, Rim 3, Rim 4. Actually, what I might do, I'm going to whiz straight to the bottom here. I'm going to change the rim colour so you can see it. Let's go shiny. We'll go stainless steel. There you go. You can see it a little bit better. Right. So, let's go back. That's Rim 1, Rim 2, Rim 3, Rim 4. Then we go to Cross Grip, Rim 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to that. Under BKT, we've got Earthmax SR35, Rim 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to Sierra Max Pro, Rim 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to Lizard, we've got Rim 1, 2, 3, 4, back. Nokian, we've got Ground King on rims 1 through 4. Then we got TR12, rims 1 through 4. Then on Trelleborg, SK800s, rims 1 through 4. Vredestein, we've got Endurion, rims 1 through 4. Back to Michelin again. And you've got exhaust tail, option 1 or option 2. So you've got a twin exhaust or quaddies. Side air intake, so you've got a snorkel, yes or no. Spare wheel on the back. So that's for stickers. You've got yes, spare wheel. Sticker 1, sticker 2. Yes plus sticker 1 and 2. Or no. So if you don't want a spare wheel, you can take the spare wheel off completely. You've got roll cage yes or no. That one you can't have the part one. You can only get the part exhaust if you go for the part exhaust roll cage if you go for the gooseneck option. So you've got roll cage yes or no, not the part option on there. Then you've got tensile cables. They're your branch cutters, yes or no. So you might or might not want them on there. Extra item, you've got front and top, front only, top only, or off altogether. Winch, yes or no. If you go no, you've got 4 lights across the front bar. If you go yes, you've got 2 lights and the winch sits in the middle. So it depends if you'd rather have more lighting or a winch. How often will you use the winch? That's the thing. You're going to ask yourself. Window tinting, 0%, 25, 75, 100%, or back. Body, tubular doors, tubular bells, tubular doors and roof. Complete doors with roll cage, complete doors with roof. Got quite a few different looks on this. Or back to tubular doors. Side stripes, yes or no. Don't have to have those on. Then you've got leather colour protectors. So this is the protectors around the roll cage. Let's go for something that stands out a bit more. Let's go for green. There we go. Leather colour on the spare wheel. Now, if you've gone for an option on this, let's say for, where are we, spare wheel. If you go for a white colour, obviously you'll lose the logos. So your leather colour, let's say we go for a blue, or we go for a red, that's fine. If I go for the white leather, then you can't really see, I mean, you can, it's just there, but it's a lot harder to see. So that's for your cover on your spare. You've got your main colour of your vehicle, and we've got whole selections here through glosses and sort of satins and mattes and that kind of thing. Let's go for, doesn't matter, let's go for turquoise for example. There we go. That's your main body colour. Design colour, I think, does the arches, was it? There we go. Does your arches. Again, you've got a load to choose from. Let's go for a flat colour. Side stripes colour, so it says 4x4 and the stripe behind. Let's go for, I don't know, red should stand out a bit, shouldn't it? Let's go for a brighter red. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's go for a blue. There you go. On your side stripes, you've got the grille colour at the front. That's a metallic or a flatter colour for your grille. Rim colour, obviously we went for stainless steel just to show it off, but there's a whole load to choose from. Whatever you want to go for. I do quite like the darker colours for the wheels. I think they look very cool with that. And then we've got license plate option on there as well. So, a few to choose from. Lights. Horn. Does look great. Indicators on the wing mirrors as well, look at that. That's nice. Options on the interior. Now we don't have, look at those lights in the back as well, your brake lights. That's cool. Now there isn't an option to open the back door and there's no straps on this, so this is purely a recreational sort of fun vehicle, but we go up to the inside. L1 and right stick side to side does that mirror, so we can adjust our mirrors. L1 and right stick up and down does that mirror, so we can adjust that one as well. Then we've got R1, right stick side to side, we're doing the rear view mirror, so we got side to side and up and down, so we can set that to the back from whatever position you're in. Then that one was, oh yeah, our sun visors. L1, R1 and right stick up and down does our sun visors like that. Nice interior. Gets up to a whopping 124 miles an hour. I must say, when I got in this, I did think that there's not an option for changing my position. But I thought there was. It felt like I'd dropped down a little bit, but I haven't. That does look so cool. And that got me thinking. I think, I know it's not fun, I know people would freak out. But as far as livestock goes, I think, nice bit of suspension travel on that as well. I think Giants or somebody should do either a zoo. You'd still have to provide the animals with feed. Various different feed types. And it might be that you'd have to rear a particular type of animal to feed another type of animal. I know it's a bit grim, but you could, you know, provide bales and feed and total mixed ration, so you could like run a zoo, Farming Simulator Zoo Edition, or a dinosaur park. I know it's bonkers, but this is absolutely mint. Love it. I want one in real life. It does look very, very cool. That reminds me of the 4x4 that the lad owns on the film Lost Boys with Kiefer Sutherland, the vampire film. I don't know what sort of truck that is, but it's got that look to the front of it. Anyway, I digress. The Thunder 4x4 off-road by Hispano. That's it for the mods for Thursday the 16th of November. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.